A pope who transformed the world.
A pilgrim pope for the new millennium.
The champion of love, courage and human dignity.
An influential leader.
A voice for the truth in the modern world.
A pope who established World Youth Day.
A shepherd of hope and peace.
Apostolic mercy and faithfulness.
He is none other than our Pope John Paul II.
Sisters, today we have gathered to reflect on the life of a saint of our era, a remarkable man, Saint John Paul II, known as many John Paul the Great. His life was a shining example of faith, courage and love. Let's begin by recalling his childhood. Sister Luku, could you please narrate to us his early childhood?
Yes, sister. Karl Joseph Wojtyła was born in 1920 in Wadowice, Poland. His childhood was filled with both joy and sorrow. He lost his mother at 9, his brother soon after, and his father before he reached adulthood. Yet he remained strong in faith. He was an athlete too. Sister Anjita, did you know he loved playing football as a goalkeeper?
Yes, sister. That always inspires me. Even as a young boy, he showed balance, faith, study and play. His mentor, Cardinal Adam Stephen Sapieha, guided him to become a dignified and compassionate priest. When he was ordained on November 1st, 1946, his first act was to kneel and kiss the ground. A gesture of humility he continued throughout his life, which he adapted from St. John Mary Vianney.
That gesture spoke volumes. He believed every land he touched was very sacred. And what a prophetic journey. During his studies in Rome, he met Padre Pio, who heard his confession and foretold that he would one day ascend to the highest post in the church. Indeed, at just 38 years old, he became the youngest bishop in Poland.
On October 16, 1978, he became the first non-Italian pope in over four centuries. When he stepped onto the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica and said, "Do not be afraid," opened wide the door to Christ, the whole world felt something new. It was as if hope had returned and felt a new spirit rising.
Truly, his motto, Totus Tuus, totally yours, expressed his deep devotion to Mary and total surrender to God's will. His papacy was extraordinary. Sister Lulu, tell us about his travels.
Yes. He was called a pilgrim pope for a reason. He visited 129 countries.
Wow!
Spreading messages of hope, peace and human dignity. His 1979 visit to Poland sparked the Solidarity movement, which eventually led to the fall of communism in Eastern Europe. And he deeply loved the youth and he founded World Youth Day.
Excellent!
Giving young people across the world a sense of belonging and mission.
Certainly, and his teachings were powerful too. his encyclical Evangelium Vitae, the Gospel of Life, called the world to respect life from conception to natural death. He stood boldly for the sanctity of human person created in the image of God.
I will never forget his act of forgiveness after the 1981 assassination attempt. Muhammad Ali Agha shot him, and though John Paul II nearly died, he later visited his attacker in prison. He held his hand, spoke gently, and said that he had forgiven him. What a moving example of mercy and compassion.
Yes, truly that moment taught the world the true meaning of forgiveness. He said afterward, I spoke to him as a brother whom I have pardoned and who had my complete trust. It was pure gospel living, love conquering hate.
Indeed, and even in suffering, he remained steadfast. Despite his Parkinson's diseases, he carried his cross with grace. His final words on April 2nd, 2005 were, allow me to depart to the house of the Father. Allow me to depart to the house of the Father. What a peaceful surrender to God's will.
Left behind a lasting legacy. He beatified 1,344 people and canonized 483 saints,
Really great.
showing that holiness is not distant but possible for all. He also gave the Church the Catechism of the Catholic Church and treasure of faith for generations.
Feast on October 22nd reminds us to live courageously. His words still echo. The future starts today, not tomorrow. What a challenge to each one of us.
Yes, St. John Paul II reminds us that faith conquers fear and love conquers all. He was and remains a witness that holiness can flourish even in modern times.
Truly he is a saint for our age, a man who lived mercy, preached hope and led with love.
That Saint John Paul II became a saint soon after his death. 2014 he was canonized as a saint. Saint John Paul II.
Really, we are inspired by his life. John Paul II remains in the hearts of the people.
We all love him. He interceded for us.
Saint John Paul II, pray for us.